I went to the Art Museum, guys, in New York, and I absolutely enjoyed it. You come in, and the first room you enter is the cascading waterfalls. It's a pleasant surprise because all you hear is rushing waters, and then they stop, and you're like, oh my god, what happened? And then they come right back on just for you to be like, wow. So they don't really give you a timing, it's just you gotta wait for it. So it's just, enjoy the moment while it's happening. And then you move on to the next room, and that room is the flower room. The room smells exactly like flowers. They did a really good job, I'm not even gonna lie. When you're walking all around the room, you actually see your feet move through the petals, and it's either the butterflies or it was leaves. It was also interactive, so it moves with you. It was the coolest thing. Then you move on to the next room where it was showing different types of seeds and transformations and how they grow. I really love this type of stuff because who doesn't like seeing the whole, growth pattern from when a seed turns to the stem, turns to a root, turns to a petal, all that type of stuff. I'm really into plants. If you know, you know. But yeah, so this was showing just how the plants are visualized in different types of art ways and visualization. And I guess this is the part of how they were doing the whole interactive art. No one really knows how it's gonna go. It just started spinning and moving, and you're just amazed all at once. Me personally, I'm very fascinated with stuff like this. I don't know about you, but why are you making the flower go this fast or spin this way? And then the leaves open up, different types of plants. Anyways, I love art. And if you're gonna take the time out to go to this exhibit, I highly recommend you take the time out to stare at each one. There's a room hidden in each exhibit because if you don't pay attention, you're gonna get lost. Not lost in the whole exhibit, but lost as in you missed out on one room because you walked past it. So please keep an eye out for the signs, okay? Because in the flower room, I took so many beautiful photos, and then the butterflies started moving around. I was so excited. It was so whimsical. I felt like a fairy. But then we went back to the flower room. Well, not really go back to the flower room, but it was in the same area. So just putting both together, they really blended this, the story together. And I appreciate when people do that because not everybody actually takes the time out to put their work onto a canvas for others to see and experience. And this was so worth it. And if you're into plants, this was a very illusion type of thing. So if you were on any kind of drugs, I wasn't, but if you are, this would be a very trippy moment, especially with the plants evolving and changing into a bouquet or into just a whole different plant in general. I could not keep my eyes off this exhibit. I was oohing and eyeing the entire time. And because it was a flower theme, we moved on from this room to another room, and that room had moving deers made out of flowers. I love flowers. I'm pretty sure I mentioned I love flowers, but look at this. Wow. That is a whole floral deer bouquet with antlers, and he just jetted off. I'm like, okay, bye. And then we went to the tornado room, which was very underwhelming. I'm like, oh no. But then this dude ran across. I'm like, okay, he's having a blast. Whatever. But we made our way to the other room, and this room was basically giving me Harry Potter vibes. I absolutely loved it. Everything about this room. I had to sit down and just get the full feeling of it, okay? I'm gonna just let you hear it. And of course, I let you see. I was asking where the waves, because there were waves there before. But anyway, you finish all the exhibits and you go to the cafe. And the cafe, I got a green apple mojito. It was a mocktail. It looks better than it tasted. I promise you, it was a yogurt and a honeycomb cookie with oats and the mocktail. The mocktail tasted like green apple, let's just say medicine. And the cookie tasted very stale. Do not recommend. They should have just had a wafer and ice cream or pudding. Don't recommend. But then the other room, oh my gosh, this with the lights is my favorite. It was so beautiful. I don't know, I felt like I was in space. And then it matched the whole jacket, because purple's my favorite color. So I'm like, oh my gosh, all the purple. I enjoy this exhibit. If you are in New York and around Chelsea Pier and you have some time, I do suggest you stop by, okay? Because they also have the wave section where you can hear all the water movements. And I'm going to actually leave you guys with the rest of this video with the water sound. Maybe you could fall asleep to it. Bye-bye. Like, subscribe. Till next time.